It's day 78. I'm gonna say for real, I'm just trying to speak up to 5 minutes today just to keep up with quota. I have so many things going up. I got my side project, I got my internship, and also learns. I set lots of goal for myself to finish learning in the end of this summer. So got many things going. I filmed this really late at the end of the day. Hmm. I'm gone. I think that the topic of how our physical body affects our mind is really interesting. So I'm gonna talk about this in this video. It's gonna be pretty short anyway. The most important concepts that we need to understand is that our consciousness, our mental, are based on our brain. Really simple, right? And our brain control our body through its neuron, through lots of tiny pathway to our body. But also our body also our body deeply affect no our body have the capability to deeply affect our brain. uh, as a result, the main function of the body is to keep the oxygen level of the brain. It's basically to maintenance, to provide the nutrients to the brain, the nutrients and the energy. The main function of the body is to provide the necessary nutrients and energy for the brain to operate, and it is to remove the waste that the brain accumulates and recover from accumulates waste or damage throughout the day. Through basically it's just to remove the waste from the brain and recover from any kind of damage when we sleep, mostly when we sleep. It's when we look into detail, when we look at our brain in detail, then the reason why there are, I think there are two main reasons why we are way more tired and less energetic at the end of the day in comparison to when we first woke up, several hours when we first woke up. The first thing is that there's some kind of substance, and there's the circadian rhythm. There's also a kind of chemicals that coffee block. It's basically the chemical from our brain that indicates how sleepy we should be. The more we are awake, the more that chemicals build up. And when it's past a certain point, then we will just feel sleepy and want to go to sleep. The second factor is the fact that our brain operates based on releasing the chemicals and retrieving them back tons of time when we think, and that process happened again and again and again. I think millions of time in different regions of our brain, and the process is not perfect every time it sends a signal, chemical signal. It can only retrieve some parts of the chemical that it sends. It can't retrieve 100% of that. So at the end of the day, when we think and goes all go through lots of events throughout the day, then our brain have used up lots of these chemicals. So it's just not in the prime condition as it was at the start of the day. It's just simply as that. So that's why we need sleep to be able to recover from all the build up waste in our brain. And that's why we feel way more energetic when we have a good sleep. Basically it. Yeah, that's it for day 78. See ya in day 79.